You always see familiar faces. You're always going to bump into someone you know. The mental side of the game, it's nearly like, as you talk about attack, defence, set piece, and then the mental side of the game is just as big nowadays. And especially when they're big games and the pressure's on, is how do you deal with it? How do you stay, focused on what's in front of you and not wasting the time away, making the time count. It's massive for us. It's something we're working on all the time. It's like sometimes when you put the head in the pillow and you're tired, it's just the hamster gets on the treadmill and he's just running. And I know that about myself, and we have strategies to deal with it and stuff like that. And it could be something as simple as I close the eyes and I'm wondering, what colour could you paint this room here? Do you know that way? It's silly stuff, but it runs amok. And sometimes you can have thoughts about game or rugby and you go into it and you go deep and you just catch yourself and say, look, it doesn't matter. Once you realise that sometimes you wake up in the morning and you think, what the hell was I thinking about before I went to bed last night? Do you know what I mean? It's just the way the mind works. How are you now, lads? How are you keeping? Good. They thought I had a bit of a future for it, they saw it, so I ended up doing business in DCU, and Wally's just lucky he's good at hurling.
The real story behind that is that Tadhg didn't get the points to do the course at hurling, and they took him up in DCU because he played a bit of rugby. So
everyone thinks we're bulletproof or whatever up on stage, but everyone has their own insecurities, everyone has stuff going on, everyone still gets anxious about playing well or not getting selected. I know you actually teach the Tackle Your Feelings in the school at the minute, and how are you finding that?
Well, I'm teaching it with senior cycle, so it's generally 5th and 6th year as part of the RE programme, but it's been a brilliant programme to work with. It's so easy to use in the classroom and the kids can really relate to it, and it has all different modules that they can link in or we can approach or teach with them, so it has been hugely beneficial. I'm chaplain here, chaplain counsellor in the school as well, so it has been hugely beneficial to both my work and the delivering of the programme to the students in the class, and it hits a chord with them.
Yeah.
Seeing you talk about things like that, like Wally coming in and talking about things like that, that will get them going and moving, and that it's okay to have a chat about these things. So yeah, it has been a brilliant programme to work with.
I know the benefit of it, and it's great that kids or students are very open to it, because I would have went to school here, I know it's 13 years ago, but people talking like that, it seems so far removed from when I was that age.
A lot of students that come over to chat about different issues. It can be sports related, it can be what's going on at home, it can be the pressures of school, so you can have the best guy on the hurling team over in bits over something, and you can have other students who don't play any sport.
Is there anyone you reach out to? Is it something you'd feel comfortable with, or is it something that you acknowledge? Is this what it feels like to be a teacher, Ed? Everyone thinks we have a grand rosy life, right? And we just play rugby on a Saturday and we swan around drinking coffees during the week. But it's not like that. People deal with injuries, people deal with selection, people deal with stuff going on outside of rugby, and you can get up in your head about it. So in rugby, we do a lot of work about clearing your head, not getting in your own way, we call it, so you can play well at the weekend or you can help the lads prepare for a game. Do you know what I mean? So it's not just, I suppose, people in your age bracket, it goes all across. What you're going through, I'm pretty sure one of the 40 or 50 lads in the squad, in the Leinster squad, or 35 or 40 in the Irish squad, you can be sure that they've gone through it at some stage as well, and it's just about being open to say it. You know what I mean? And that, sometimes saying it is the hardest part, and then you build it up to be more than it is. The work we do is trying to limit the stress, to be yourself, to let go, to have nothing holding you back, not getting in the way of yourself. Register for TYF Schools and download the app.